To be the best, you must outwork the rest. It's just that simple.
Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about swapping out treble hooks. I had to do this because of the tournament that I was in down at Prairie du Chien. Caught lots and lots of fish, had a couple snags, and my hooks were super bent up. So let's get started. I've got some tips that I want to show you guys to help make swapping treble hooks just a little bit easier with just a few basic tools. So let's get this thing rolling. Hooks right now. A trick that I have for switching out hooks is getting one of the pliers for removing split O-rings, and that'll help you a lot because it allows you to get the two pieces of the O-ring to split apart, and that way you can start removing the one hook. Now, as you're removing the one, you want to slide the replacement hook in at the same time while that gap is still open. That way you're not fighting it two times. You snap it in once and you follow the old hook out with the new hook. So the new hook is following it around the O-ring, and then when the old one pops out, the new one will pop into its place, and you have it all in one. So try and do this here. Now, see, I've got that open here, and the old hook is started. So I'm going to start spinning that through the O-ring just a little bit. Let me grab my pliers here that I do have. So you want to get that started pretty good here, and then what you'll do is you'll take the new one and slip that in behind it in that opening. Now you have both hooks in there. Grab your pliers again. I like my needle nose Leatherman. They work great for just about everything. They're a really good general purpose application. Now make sure you don't forget this hook back here as well. I'm going to slide that around, and just like that, it's swapped. Old one, and there's the new one right there on the bait. Now I'm switching them out for red because I like the red hooks. I think they draw a little bit more bites. It's all personal preference though. Silver and nickel plated definitely work just fine. As you can see, the bait's chewed up from the hooks and plenty of fish. Had lots and lots of fish in that tournament. And the reason I went with topwater on that tournament was there was a lot of rain. It rained Thursday night, Friday, both pre-fishing days, so Thursday and Friday, and then basically all day Saturday during the tournament. So I figured rain, perfect topwater conditions, tied it on and went with it because it was working, and we stayed in our spot, worked out, and now I'm switching hooks for the second time on this thing. So just make sure you're checking O-rings as well when you're swapping out treble hooks, because if a treble hook is bending, chances are a O-ring can get weak as well. And those are super cheap to replace, but a lot of guys don't think about that when they're swapping out trebles. So just make sure you're swapping them, and pay attention to how your bait's working too, because sometimes you'll have to downsize a hook if it's catching on another one or fouling out a lot. So this one was working good for me. The only thing I'd maybe do for this one is swap out a smaller one on the front, but I'm going to keep it the same because it's a pretty big bait. I was having some minor issues with the braid getting snagged up on the lead hook, but just like that, everything's replaced, all good to go, all brand new hooks, ready to catch fish.